Hello and welcome back to another episode of Unscripted. Woo 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 woo. We haven't done a sit down podcast episode in a while. So much has happened. Guys, guys, we are done college. Uh-huh. So much has happened. I am back with updates, things to spill, things to talk about, things to fill you guys in on. Oh my gosh. How long has it been since I uploaded an episode? 4 months? This is going to be episode 4. Lately, I've just been posting like content, audition content. Um, my last week of college vlog is up. I'm going to be getting into a deep dive chit chat about that, but you can go watch that video, is the one posted before this one. So go watch that one first and then come back. So many fun, exciting new things are happening. I just don't even know where to start. Okay? But you gotta start somewhere. Let's get into being done college. Okay, honestly, a very I don't want to say surreal because I feel like people use the word surreal for like, oh my God, kind of moments. Like it's not surreal, like I can believe it, obviously, but it's just like, it's one of those things where it really makes you like think about the concept of time because it feels like I just started. So it's like, where did the time go? For real this time. Like, who's in charge of daylight savings? Because it's going a little too fast. I seen this video. The explanation as to why life feels like it's moving so fast is because when you're younger, time feels slower and life feels slower and we're rushing to grow up. But life feels slower because you're learning something new every day. You're going to school for the first time. You're learning how to write your name. You're making new friends. You're trying out for this and you're doing that. When you're younger, everything is happening around you, but it feels like it's going slower because you're doing so many new things. And it's like, wow, I just started this new thing. So life feels kind of slower, if that makes sense, because you're just starting, you're just learning how to do certain things. As you get older, you get into the pattern of like routine and like you go to work, you go to school. It just feels like loop, like it's on a loop. That just feels like continuous and never ending and like fast because it's like, okay, same thing, same thing. But the more new stuff you implement into your life, the more time will feel like it's slowing down. If that makes sense. If you know, you know. It made sense to me. Maybe I'm not explaining it right, but if you know, you know. How I felt about the last week of college. Now that it's been like 3, 4 weeks, I can look back at that last week and say, I felt, you know, when sometimes you just feel like you're just existing? Like, because I was just so present in every moment. Like, it didn't even, like, there were times where I didn't even feel like I was like being present enough. Like, I was considering this, like, this is gonna be a memory one day, and I was getting all sad. And then I just like reminded myself to like be present. So it was like I was going back and forth between those two feelings. And I just felt like I was kind of just like existing in the moment, but not in a negative way. Not in a negative way. In a way where one day when a young person asks me, I'll be able to tell them what I was wearing that day of the last day and how I felt and what I did that morning. Like I just know everything to the detail, mostly because I have it on video. Which I'm so glad I put that on video because I didn't vlog a lot of my college experience. I mean, there's some stuff up on my TikTok, but I didn't really capture it. I have like pictures and videos and the memories in my brain, but nothing's really out there. So I'm glad that mostly because I didn't want someone to like see a video of the school I go to and show up and like do something. So like never post your location. Only talk about it now because I'm done school there. Um I also felt very just grateful. I felt super fucking grateful. My teacher, Greg, has been the best teacher ever. I've been auditioning like crazy and using his techniques and his methods and his way of working, and it's been helping me a lot. Um, oh, also plug his son is in Roommates, so go watch that if you haven't already. It is I just love movies that make me feel good. I love I'm so cringe. I love movies that make me feel good because a lot of the times the stuff I gravitate towards in the acting space is like super sad, like The Notebook and like Heartthrob and like stuff with like a lot of heart to it that are deeply penetrating to the soul, like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, like something like that. And it's like when I watch something that's so light that I can see myself in, so it feels like I'm watching a world that I could exist in. It just feels so like close to home. I don't know. It feels so just warm to watch. And I love when I get that feeling. I love Adam Sandler movies. If I had to watch a feel good movie for the rest of my life, it would be Adam Sandler's Click. Feel good though, not movie period, but feel good movie. That'll do it. Moving on. I also feel like a part of me just feels so glad that I was done. Our last class was a teacher that none of us really liked because he was just a handful in himself. He was kind of a man child, would always like roll his eyes at us and like cut us off as we're speaking in a disrespectful way and like shut down our ideas, not let us participate, and just be very like you can tell he was just a very like confined, like this is how it's going to be and nothing goes outside of this. Instead of being like expressive and imaginative and creative, which is what art is. Like he just gave me the impression that he's one of those guys where if he writes a script and you're the actor, if you say one word wrong, he's like, "No, say the word on the page." And it's like, "Sorry. Sorry." Speaking of that, I just did an audition. I know it was great work. I fudged majority of the lines though. Not majority. It was the right idea in the right order and I understood the story. Just some words were placed differently in certain dialogue sections, if that makes sense. But I sent it anyway because it was really good fucking work. So, yeah, I was really proud of that, honestly. I won't be shocked if I get a call back. Universe, God, send it my way. I'll get into that more after though. But so I was just really happy to be done that class. Although I will say I did learn a lot of fundamental stuff about writing and how to like get your thoughts into a script and how to start because it can feel like a lot. I remember 2 years ago when I tried writing my own script, I was just like, I don't even know where to start. Now I do. And I started writing my own feature film since being done school. And it's still in the works, it's still in progress. I remember I was going for like 2 weeks maybe straight of just writing it every day, starting it every day, and like getting it moving to some place every day. And then I stopped because, well, almost every day basically. And then I stopped because I was just writing so much and I was just like, wait, I'm forgetting how this started. Like this is turning into a whole different other movie. Like and I didn't know if that's where I wanted it to go or not. So I was like then I was just like, now I don't know where to take it from here. So I just got like frustrated and just like confused with my own self. So I just stopped. But I'll get back to it because I have some ideas on what to do with it now. But, anyways, happy to be done with writing class and college in general. Guys, I almost did not graduate. Okay? I have the paper in my room that saved me from being able to graduate. Okay? Because that class, it was an elective. This is my first time going to college, guys. I didn't know you had to take an elective. This is film school. Like, why do I have to take an elective that has nothing to do with this anything artistic? You know what I mean? Well, it was a child's literature class. I guess writing is a form of art. But she just marked it like philosophy, I guess, probably. That's one thing to look out for, guys. If your elective sounds simple and easy, just know that's a trick and they're a very hard marker. So pick the one that sounds harder, probably. Because that's how it was for me. I picked children's literature. I read the description. It said analyzing fairy tales and folk tales and poems, child poems. Guys, no. It sounded so simple. No. It is so much more like detailed and intense more than it sounds. And honestly, hey, shout out. Someone's got to do it. It's not going to be me though, not again. But I did all of the assignments, all of the work. I didn't show up to that class though because it was a Friday 3 to 6 and my Friday mornings, my first class is at 9 a.m. So I have to be up by 7 a.m. So my class is at 9 a.m. and it is till 12. Then my elective starts at 3. So I have 3 hours to wait. Mind you, been up since 7 a.m. Right. They're doing construction in the basement. I don't know if you can hear that banging. But anyway. So I just didn't go to that class a lot of the time because I'm just like, I've been up since 7. I'm not sitting here waiting, dozing off till 3 just to go to this elective. So I just didn't really go. So I kind of just taught myself through the online work she would post. And honestly, not bad for teaching myself. But there was this one assignment that you had to hand it to her in person. And I didn't hand it in to her because I wasn't in the in person. I was doing it online. Last week of school comes around. I'm trying to do my calculations. I'm like stressing. I'm like, wait, I think like this whole time, like I knew I was doing good, but that I knew I was doing okay, but that assignment would have been what passed or failed me. And I checked the thing and it said I had a 0 for it. And I reached out to her and I'm like, wait, oh my God, like what's going on? Like I need to know what my mark is in this class. And I handed it in to her super last minute. She let me and I passed. I was so like convinced that I wasn't graduating, but I just wasn't accepting that as a reality. Like I already filled out my graduation thing, put in my measurements for my cap and gown. Like I was gonna graduate. Okay? Whether she passed me or not, I'm coming to that graduation. Thanks. And I'm taking someone else's diploma. But I don't have to because I'm graduated and I'm done. And I bought my own cap and gown. They give you one at the ceremony. I bought my own from Amazon. It's baby pink and I can't wait because it's just so me. Oh, and I hope it looks good. Like I hope it's like good quality. That was my last week of school. I think I was just mainly I cried a lot only because I'm going to miss certain teachers that impacted me in certain deep ways, but I have all their contacts. Um as for holy shit, I have to check something. As for my classmates that I've built strong bonds with, I am not worried at all with keeping in touch because being collaborators has already been in the works. We are already planning around some stuff and getting involved with acting work together. So I'm not worried at all. We're still keeping that ball rolling, baby. After the last week of school, guys, I wanted to take the week after that to just decompress and read my book and sleep and just take a week to chill and then get back into my routine of filming tapes and monologues and stuff. It was not relaxing. I'm so grateful that I have the problem of being able to work because it's not even a problem, but being tired from having to work. Like, I just picked up so many shifts because being in college, the pits and the depths of broke. Okay, okay, you know. So after my last week, people just were giving up their shifts, probably because they were also like having like final exams or some shit. Not that I have that because it's film school. It's different. So they were just giving away a bunch of shifts, and I was like, well, I ain't got shit to do. I'm just here reading. Let me pick up some shifts. Thought I was going to get through this book. I didn't. I got through like 3 chapters. It's a really good book, by the way. I will link it below if I figure out how to do that. It's called In 5 Years. You can buy it on Amazon. Not sponsored, but it should sponsor me, audiobook. Sponsor me because I have the voice of an audio book person. Anyway, um yeah, the week after school I just spent so much time working and not really relaxing and chilling, but I'm glad I worked cuz I made that bread. And yeah, I've just been going to my work on and off and doing a shit load of auditions, baby. I have had 3 auditions due within the same week, back to back, just sent to me at the same time. One of which I auditioned for already. I auditioned for this series. They liked my tape and wanted me to tape for these other 2 roles in the series. And I taped it. It was 2 scenes per role, so 4 scenes in total. And I taped it. It was really fun. I feel like I have white stuff at the side of my mouth. You know, when you could just feel it? I don't know if I got it or not. Oh well. Like, I just learn something every time I do an audition. And I make note of it. I have a notes app called Audition Feedback, and I write my thoughts, what I wore, who was the casting director, what was the tone, character description, choices I made, and what I learned and what I would do differently if I could, if there is anything I would do differently. I always like to just have a tracker just to like see, just like reflect. And I'm so glad I'm doing that because I auditioned for this series already and I took notes from the audition that I did for the first role that I did a couple months ago. And when I got these next 2 roles for the same series, I referred back to the notes that I took, and I was so glad that I made those notes because I was like, what can I implement? What can I take from this, if anything? And very good actor hack, so do that if you want to. Yeah, and also I got this audition for this movie that shall not be named. Really cool, really fun. That one I had a lot of fun with. I really leaned into the character and just like went for it, I feel. It was fun for me, that one. I just love to like take risk, but I want to take more. That's something I'm gonna write down. Just take more risk, baby. Yeah, so those 3 auditions were due within the same week. and I had like 4 days, or like, yeah, like technically 4 days to prepare. But we got it done. We got it done. So I'm really proud of myself for that. But also, I've been trying to get a second job. One job just isn't cutting it anymore for me. I have time on my hands. Why not? I applied for some background stuff, so I might do some background work if I get approved for it. And I I tried to apply to be a cart girl at a golf course, but they do all their hiring in the winter, which I didn't know. Everywhere does that. So I was like, oh, can't do this. It's okay. It wasn't meant for me. And then I actually had an interview today, which I just came back from. That's why I'm kind of all dolled up a bit. It was for a receptionist at a real estate office. And I worked at a real estate office before, so I have the experience in it. Guys, this interview, no, 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 no. And let's talk about it. He was so intense. Like, he was like the owner of not the company, but the owner of that branch. Guys, you know when some people just have a stick up their ass? It's not even like he had a stick up their ass, up his ass. He was more so just like not friendly, not warm, not welcoming, just very like, okay, get to the point. And so what? I lied on my resume a little bit. I've never been caught before, but now I have because I haven't really been to an interview in so long because I already have a job. I haven't been to an interview in so long, but normally I would have the dates memorized in my head of the dates that I put because I haven't had a job for over a year other than the one that I'm working right now. So I lied about the dates and said I worked at certain places for longer periods of time than I actually have. Okay. I did not know the years or time frames that I put on that resume, okay? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. He caught me. He caught me. And then he was like, just like, so I said, so he's so, that was literally me. I was literally stuttering over my words because he was making me so nervous. He was just like, so it says here you worked here for 2 years. And I was just like, yes. And he was like, and there's a gap here. Why? And I said, a lie. And then he's just like, okay. Oh, and he was just like, so he asked me, why didn't I go back to the real estate company? Why did I move on to retail, to this other job that I put? And he's just like, and then I said, oh, they were paying better and scheduling conflicts. And he was just like, so you were working them at the same time? And I said, yeah. And he was like, that's not what it says here. And I'm like, oh, might be a typo. So sorry. You know, might be a mistake or a typo. And he was like, so you weren't working at the real estate office for 2 years? And I was like a year and a few months. And he looked at the other girl in the room, and the other girl in the room was trying to like ease the tension. She was just like, what I think she's trying to say is, and after he was like, no, 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 let her finish, and gave me a death stare. I was like, um, it was a typo. I worked there for a year and some. I just tried to keep my composure and be as warm and friendly as possible, but professional. But I was so turned off. I left that place with so much anxiety. I'm like, even if they hire me, because they probably will, I was like, I'm not working here. I'm not working here at all. And he threatened to call my references. Not threatened because they're supposed to do that, but to me, it's a threat because it's like, don't call my references when my reference is my cousin and my dad. Like, fuck off. Stop. So I'm not gonna work there. He just gave me too much of an intense vibe. Like that's not me. Like I like the job I'm at because it's very low stakes and simple. Don't make me do too much. Like, don't be doing too much with me and relax. Not the kind of environment or person I want to be working for anyway. So, hell nah. Hell nah. But other jobs I'm looking for are like just something receptionisty where I can get good hours and sit. Let's take a vape break. So, there's been something I've been keeping from you. Not that I've been keeping it, I'm just dramatic. There's this guy, he's from New York. He's really into me and lets me know that every day. We haven't been talking that long, but we've just gotten so close and it's so consistent, which it's always great in the beginning, so we know that. But this one just feels a little more like if I let it, it could be something good because he's not my usual type and he is so he's short and he's I can't even talk about it. He's like 5'8", Italian, buff. Sorry, 5'8" and buff. You have to be like 6'2" and buff. But something I'm learning, for some reason, the guys that have always been less appealing to me have always been the ones that treated me better. I know I can treat you better. I have something to tell you guys again. Oh my gosh, just wait. Just wait. And it's like, why is that? Why is it the guys that you're less attracted to are the ones that are more sincere? Like, what is that logic there? I think because they know that I'm the prize. I'm just so full of life and personality, and like, I'm so easygoing and funny and like comfortable and pretty and stuff like that. Like, I'm just his dream girl, he's been saying. You know what I want to do? I want to call this guy and have you guys hear his voice. Maybe I might mute it, but let's just see if he answers. Oh, he's at the gym.
Hey,
Hi,
how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm home. Did you get the text or the pictures?
Yeah, but I have to tell you something.
Yes.
You are live on my podcast right now. I also told them that you really want to see me and that you might be a killer. You don't have social media.
That's is that a bad thing?
It's actually a really hot thing that you don't. But like a part of me, like before, was just like, huh. Like when you told me that, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, what if I meet him and he is like 65 and like, I don't know, tries to put me in a van or something? Okay, go shower.
All right. Bye, baby.
Say that again.
Bye, baby.
Bye. He is so fucking nice. Do I like that? I don't know what I want though. I was gonna say, are you my dream guy? Like, no, but are you? It's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I want. Like, it's just a vibe. I like our conversations that we have when we're on the phone, but like, I don't know what I want in terms of like personality. Like, yeah, I want someone who's outgoing and da 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 da, but like, do you ever just feel like there's no in between? I don't know. Like, I don't know, guys. I like what I like, and everybody leave me alone. I don't even want it to be anything serious. I just want to like have fun and go to New York and travel and do shit, which I am. I'm going to New York in August, end of July. But and then I'm gonna see him when I'm down there. And I'm also going to LA for the 4th of July, which is exciting. I can't wait. I can't wait. I was supposed to go with my cousin, but she bailed on me. Shocker. And now I'm going to go by myself, but I'm making it the best experience ever. I'm going to take an acting class when I'm down there. So I can't fucking wait. Oh, I just think I'm so meant. I think in this period of my life, I'm so meant to experience things alone. Like at first, I was a little disappointed that she wasn't coming with me anymore. But then I was just like, wait, younger me would still be jumping through the roof. We're going to LA by ourselves? That is like my dream. I can't wait. And the whole like acting class thing, like that just adds to the experience. And like my cousin's not really interested in stuff like that. So it's like I don't like now that I'm going by myself, it's like I don't feel like I'm taking away from your experience by doing stuff that I want to do because now this is just my experience and I get to do anything that I want to do. So it's very exciting and I can't wait for that. I will vlog and make so much content. You will be sick of me. When I go to New York, this guy said he wants to take me out, so I'll let him. And then beach, Times Square, shopping, an acting class in New York. I think this is just my dream. And I'm so excited for that. I know I have friends from film school that are planning a New York trip as well, and they're itching to go. So maybe they'll come with me. If not, I'm so in my solo era. Like the past year or so, I've just been loving the solo stuff. About this guy, though, we met on Hinge. I don't want anything serious. After seeing someone close to me have a serious relationship, after just seeing everyone around me be in serious relationships, everyone is just miserable and nobody is really truly happy or who they want to be with. And I know all relationships aren't like that, but it's like it's just not what I'm looking for right now, especially because I'm so in love with my career and acting and the passion of it all. It's like I just want that to be my pride and joy and my only love that I can give to right now. Like I just want it to be fun. Like him and I we talk on the phone sometimes, like we'll text, but it's getting serious. Like it's like always texting, always well, not always on the phone, but like always texting on the phone whenever we can. It's just like getting a lot. And I told him we're getting really. I loved our phone call, but we're getting really close really fast, and it's making me nervous. He's like, okay, we'll take it one day at a time. So we'll see how that goes. I'll update you. But he's a Pisces. Comment down below what are our thoughts on Pisces men. Because all I can think about is Tristan Thompson, and I don't like that at all. And I'm really, really scared, and I don't know what to do, and I've never been in this situation before, so help me. Like, it's that serious. It really is. He's a he's a Pisces man. Like, says like they're loving and like intuitive and sensitive and shit. But like they also make things about themselves a lot. Like a lot. Like I know that because I knew this girl who was a Pisces and she always did that. And I kind of see it a little bit in him. Like anytime, well, not anytime. I think it's just having conversation, honestly. Like, am I a narcissist? Because whenever I'm talking about something to do with me, he chimes in and adds to it and relates it to himself. And I'm like, no, 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 I wasn't done talking about me. And when he does that, it makes me feel like, oh, you're so Pisces, like making everything about you. But like, is he making it about him or is he just engaging in conversation? And am I the real narcissist? I don't fucking know. We'll see where that goes. I just want it to be fun. I just want to have fun in my 20s. Like, I am already, and I just don't want that to be uprooted and like switched because of a man. Pre 20s, I was already in a crazy relationship with a 19. I was 19 and he was old enough. And I think it just like it set the tone for what I don't want going into my 20s. And as you guys know, I had that situationship a few months ago. Mind you, that guy has a girlfriend now. I was told this by my source that he has a girlfriend. And then someone I know is mutuals with her. And all the posts she was liking allegedly were just like, I'm not meant to be in a relationship. I hate men. Just man hater 101. I hate my boyfriend, final boss. And it's just like, this guy can't do anything right when it comes to women. So it wasn't just me. Mind you, he got a girlfriend to spite me, okay? And I know he did because you are not capable of being in a relationship because that's not what you truly want. You had a perfect girl for you and you mishandled her and mistreated her. Please. Please. And then a couple months after we're done, not even like a month after we're done, you have a girlfriend. Like, why is it always the girl after you that they decide to date? Even though I don't think they were dating because it didn't even last long. And I think he just liked the idea of having a girlfriend and needed the ego boost because I was posting myself going on dates on my story. And his masculinity probably got hurt and bruised a little bit because, oh shit, she's moved on and she's having fun and she's like living out there. And I couldn't step up to be who she wanted me to be. And she moved on so quick, is what it looked like. So he probably was just like, ugh, I need to one up her. And he decided to get a girlfriend. Please. No, it didn't even fucking last because you did it for the wrong reasons. You were doing it to spite me. Like, stop fucking hurting people just to get back at people. Like, you're weird. Who knows if she's hurt or not? I don't know. But all I know is like he needs a sign on his forehead that says emotionally unavailable until no further notice. Like, that's what he needs. Some people need a sign on their forehead that says stuff warning people. I think mine would be fragile or like bites back, something like that. Yeah, that would definitely be mine. But anyway, just such a major, yeah, like you see just the way I was like yearning and into him so bad. Like that's what I get like when I really like someone. It just feels so like, you know, but when I don't, it's just like a feeling of disgust. And when I tell you I'm never going back to him, we tried 3 fucking times over the past couple years and it just has never fucking worked for a reason. He is not my person. And I just detached from the idea that he ever even was. Like, if I tell you the subtle disrespect, you wouldn't even, you would click off this video right now. But I'm not even gonna go there because I've moved on. But anyways, yes, that is the latest in my life. Guys, I watched the Michael Jackson movie. I have just been so motivated and just the power of manifestation and the power of self and the ability that we have to like reach full potential if we really shed a version of ourselves that we don't want to be anymore and actively choose to step into our power and step into our light and step into our potential that becomes us is unfathomable. Like, I have manifested everything that I wanted and I continue to. I have spoken into existence. I have trusted God with everything and anything that comes my way. And it's never let me down and it's never failed me. And I just, believe in myself so much. And I think that's so important to have self-belief as an actor because it can be brutal sometimes, but also just remembering that we're all in this together. Like I follow a bunch of actors and stuff on this TikTok page that I have, and we're all mutuals and we just root for each other and champion each other and support each other and give each other tips. They're like all over. Some are in LA, some are in New York, and like it's just become this little community of support and creativity that I live for. And I just think, I don't know, I've really been trying to be motivational with the stuff that I post on my TikTok because I know some people could use it. Because sometimes I wish that, well, there are creators that are motivating like that, like Paige Evans. Her TikToks really sometimes ground me and like make me feel seen and like it's okay, you know? Like things happen, especially in this industry and life in general. And I just want to be that for other people if they don't have it already. And yeah, I just look forward to where this is going. And I think the more I actively choose to wake up every day and be grateful and to work towards my goals, the more I can push out inspiration to other people to do the same. You know what I mean? My self tape setup is in the guest room, and I've been sleeping in the guest room because I've just been sleeping in the guest room, and my self tape setup is in this room. So I was laying in bed. I turn over and see my self tape setup. I actively chose to get up and work. I was just like, I can either choose this side of the room or that side of the room, is what it felt like. And it's like, I want to go on that side because the more you work at what you love, the better you'll become. I can see it in my work that I do. Like, I compare self tapes from a week ago till now, and you just get better and better as you keep going. If you're pursuing this, you naturally have something in you that is meant to be doing it, which means you have a talent. If you keep sharpening that and actively choose to work on it more, the better you'll get and the more undeniable you will be. My acting teacher said, you need to be undeniably great, becoming off a famous TV show like Euphoria, or have millions of followers, or I don't know what he said, like be a nepo or something, like have connections. And he said, right now, you guys only have two of those. You have connections with each other and other industry professionals, undeniable talent, because that is what we can control right now. Some people don't have agents. If you don't have an agent, it's going to be more challenging for you to get on like a crazy TV show that people remember you from or a crazy movie that people remember you from. So, working on your gift and being so undeniably good that people see you on screen and say, no, I need to sign her. No, I need to hire this person. No, where does this person live? Like, not in a creepy way. But yeah, it's just fierce out here. My teacher also once told me sometimes, no, he told me, you're not just competing against other Canadian actors, you're competing against the entire fucking world. And he ate with that because this whole time I just kept thinking, I need to be the best of my type, of my hit in the GTA in Canada. But no, because I just auditioned for this open casting call that was open all around the world. People were auditioning. There's this new Prime Video series that shot in Ontario that I wanted to read for, but I didn't. For what was the reason? I don't think I had a reader to read for me. But anyway, so that was an open casting call to everyone around the world. I'm seeing TikToks now that the show's out. People are posting their auditions that they auditioned with. They didn't book because someone else got it and she was great. And I'm just like, wow, like you're so good. You're auditioning from LA, you're auditioning from Germany, you're auditioning from New York, you're auditioning from Atlanta. It's like you really are up against everybody, everybody. And the girl who booked it is from the UK. That just goes to show it's all around the world. It's not just in your country, it's not just in your city. It's you should be working or trying something that can help you become better at what you love each day, even if it's something small. And that's why I'm so excited to like train in places like LA and New York, just to like get a feel of like the kind of techniques they do and what they're used to, and like the sharpness of their talent in different places of the world, like there. Like, you know, I really want to expand my palette. But yeah. Anyways, I've had so much fun. This has been great catching up and filling you guys in on the latest. Thank you for watching this episode of Unscripted. I will see you guys when I see you guys. Hopefully, it is soon. It might be in a vlog form, not podcast style. We'll see. You never know where the wind takes us. Bye.